Radio Caroline North, summer 1967, just a month before the Marine Broadcasting Offences Act was passed, making it illegal to work on offshore radio. Although the Irish Sea could be extremely rough, the sea at times could be like a mill pond, and we often sunbathed on deck and even swam in the sea despite the jellyfish. Tony Prince, known as the Royal Ruler, loved to show off his party trick by diving off the side. Radio Caroline North was a former Danish ferry called the MV Frederica and was anchored 3 miles off Ramsey in the Isle of Man, broadcasting to 6 million people in the north of England, south of Scotland, and both southern and northern Ireland. The ship had a 10-kilowatt transmitter. We broadcast in medium wave, and because of the sound waves across water, we were easily heard in Cornwall. And once, whilst on holiday in Tangier, I heard Radio Caroline North loud and clear. Now, we were looked after by a Dutch crew and a Dutch chef, whose speciality was nasi goreng. Well, that's the captain, by the way. And the chef made his own bread, which was cooked in ovens on deck. We had Manx kippers for breakfast. And you know what? We even had fresh eggs. Because of Caroline, the Isle of Man became a prime holiday destination, and the local government reckoned that our presence was worth millions of pounds of free publicity. If you came to the island on holiday, you could take advantage of the tourist boat, and if you were lucky, you could see us sunbathing on deck. The shift pattern on board was 2 weeks on and 1 week off, and we were transported to and from the ship by Dutch tender. After 2 weeks on the ship, we often let off steam whilst travelling back to Ramsey. This is me with Jerry Layton, the breakfast DJ. We had many nationalities on board. Apart from the Dutch crew, we had Irish engineers and Australian, American and Canadian DJs. This is a DJ from Canada with the improbable name of Mick Lovesit, who actually got married on board the ship to the sister of a fellow disc jockey.
Caroline North. The time is now 2 minutes past 6 o'clock. And we take you to the lounge of the MV Caroline. Your commentator, Caroline News Director, Graham Webb.
Good evening. The ceremony is about to be performed by Captain Martin Gibbs, the captain of the MV Caroline.
And if you saw the film The Boat That Rocked, you'll remember there was also a wedding on the ship, inspired by that event. Our arrival in Ramsey would coincide with a coach full of tourists who had paid to see us hit dry land. All heady stuff for a 19-year-old who picked up £75 tax-free every time he came off the ship, in return for a lot of fun and reading the news.
Good afternoon, this is Nick Staley with the news at 12 noon. London. Mick Jagger and Keith Richards of the Rolling Stones are at the law courts in London today for their appeal against being convicted of drug charges.